So I found myself back in Asian people business, and this is what I found out. Oh baby, the ban is not stopping, okay? Them Asian-owned nail salons and shit, the chairs are empty. It's summertime. That's where they supposed to get the most business. Pedicure season, baby. They have no clients. Now they all on the internet crying about how their salons are empty and how nobody's getting their nails done, nobody's supporting these businesses, and how it's racist and everybody's anti-Asian. But let me explain something to y'all, okay? I want to make sure that I'm 110% clear, so that way I'm going to talk real slow so that way y'all understand me, okay? Because I understand that comprehension is not a skill that everybody has. People do not want to support your business, not because they don't like Asian people and they're anti-Asian. They don't want to support your business because they're tired of being racially profiled as soon as they walk into the door. All right? They're tired of feeling like that every time they go into y'all salons and, you know, go to y'all hair supply stores, you're following them around and, you know, you laughing and joking and talking shit in different languages and Vietnamese or whatever the fuck language y'all are speaking. They don't feel welcome. That's why they don't want to support your business. This whole situation with Cyrus was the straw that broke the camel's back. It was already coming. Like I said, I'm going to speak real slow so that way everybody understand what it is that I'm saying, okay? So, for you to try to shift the blame and say, well, don't buy nothing from China, and that means that y'all need to just start growing y'all hair and stop buying that wigs and weaves from China and whoop. How are you claiming that someone is being racist to you when you are being microaggressive all in the same breath? Okay.
Thank you for stopping by once again. Asian businesses being boycotted. This whole saga, this whole thing is affecting everyone. This whole thing is affecting the citizens, the non-citizens, it's affecting the masses, the young, the old, the poor, the rich, is affecting. Just look at how the Asian stores are empty. Look at how the whole places are looking deserted.
It's like you don't know if you want to be the victim or the villain in this origin story. And the problem is that y'all want that proximity to whiteness. But let me explain something to you. Unless your skin is pale white and you are white, you will never be white, okay? Baby, they don't look at you as one of them. You are still a minority. You are still a person of color. And the fact that you use that as a pedestal to put yourself above other people of color because your skin's just a tiny bit lighter is a problem. It's deep in y'all community, and that's something that y'all need to work on. But all this crying on the internet, it need to stop because we don't give a fuck.
What it do, y'all, man? Listen, real quick, I just want to say, man, listen, I'm proud of y'all. I've been seeing the pictures. I've been seeing motherfuckers standing on business by not going to the nail shops, going to the Asian stores, doing a boycott, man. I'm proud of y'all. Let's keep it going. And like I said, everybody ain't gonna come. It's all right, it's cool, you know what I'm saying? But one thing we should be doing, each one teach one. Every time you see another, you know, hey, listen, make sure y'all ain't fucking with them shops. Handle that business. We finna stand on that business. Hey, little by little, man, but I'm happy, man. Listen, I see y'all sending me pictures like, look, bro, we doing it. It's working. Hey, let's keep it going.
Just like what this lady said earlier on, okay? Like she went to the store to do her hair, to fix her nails, but everywhere was looking deserted, meaning that the blacks are really the ones patronizing these Asian businesses. But at the end of the day, the Asians feel like they are not getting enough from the blacks. If not for any other thing, for the fact that they are patronizing the businesses, it's one reason to respect these people.
Those stores will run out. The worst thing that Asian fella did was to make a threat against the black communities. A $1.6 trillion industry, especially in black communities alone, where most of the Asian stores, nail shops, beauty supply stores are highly dependent upon the black dollar. So if you take away those, those stores will run out of business within 3 weeks. That's where it starts. And then it's going to go up to where the supply chain is, where they're getting the goods from. That's going to be highly affected. But in order for this to be a good effect on the black Americans, we must build our own manufacturing shops right here in America. Right here. Bye.
Y'all know them people burning down their businesses. the boycott continues. Have a good day.
Been showing their true colors lately about this boycott against them. I got to thinking, I ain't never seen y'all at Mama Lucy's over there in Miami. I ain't never seen y'all at Sunday's Eatery in Miami Gardens. I ain't never seen y'all at Sister Sarah's Crab House over there in Fort Lauderdale. I ain't never seen y'all at Shisha, the one in Hollywood or the one in Lauderhill. I ain't never seen y'all at the Dutch Pot or Donna's Caribbean restaurant. And these are all popular black owned places down here in South Florida that I frequented one too many times, and I ain't never seen y'all there. So while y'all upset that we're no longer going to be patronizing y'all businesses, it seems like y'all ain't been patronizing ours from the beginning, meaning this has always been a one-sided thing from the beginning. And now y'all upset because the one side is about to take their side back when y'all have been on our side to begin with. Oh well. And while a lot of people from the Asian community have been showing their true colors lately about this boycott against them, I got to thinking, I ain't never seen y'all at Mama Lucy's over there in Miami.
I stumbled on a comment and I stumbled on a particular post where someone was like that the reason for this boycotting as well is the Asians, they might not really come out to start saying yes, that we don't want blacks and all of that, but their attitude, their manner of approach towards the blacks, the way the Asians talk to the black people, maybe in a gathering, in a salon, in a business, in a store where the blacks are gathered doing one or two things, you see how these people will keep using their languages to talk, thereby making the black there that is not understanding their language to look somehow. Maybe you want to pass a message, because one thing we should understand is common sense, they say, is not common. But when you are in a public, you can use English that everyone will understand. But no, you will not use English. You will just use a language that you and the particular person will understand. At the end of the day, the black there will feel insecure. You don't make a visitor in your house insecure. You don't make someone that is in your environment insecure. It is not good, and is somehow at this point.
Boycotts should be permanent. There shouldn't be no 2-month trend and then we back buying their bullshit like we did with H&M, we did with Target and all of these stores. This should be permanent. These people has been disrespecting black people for the longest time. This is not new. They've been doing it. There has been shooting black child in their head. There has been shooting black child in their back. This is not their first rodeo. They've been doing it. You feel me? They take the most from the black community when you really think about it. Most of the stores is set up in the black community. Most of the store. All over the fucking world, if you really think about it. In Africa, they're there. In Jamaica, they're there. They're everywhere. Leeching. Acting as if they're doing black people some type of service by selling plastic rice, selling clothes that will fucking burn you, that will fucking get you sick, give you cancer, selling hair product that'll give you cancer. So they do sell black people the bottom of the barrel when it comes to product. They don't sell black people the good shit. They sell black people the fucked up shit. And they purposely sabotage black businesses. They make sure to sell black businesses the stuff at a higher price. So whenever black people try to sell it back to other black people, they can't afford it. So they end up have to come back to the Chinaman to buy it, because they do it on purpose. They've been doing this shit, man. So this boycott should be permanent. This shouldn't be no temporary fix. This should be a permanent fix. This also going to highlight more black businesses. One, this will help black people health even more, because they be selling plastic rice. That ain't good for your health. They be selling fucking jankro, pigeon, disguised as chicken. They be selling fucking all kind of bullshit disguised as food. So black people should take this as a lesson, and take this as a blessing in disguise, man. Use this opportunity to uplift, promote black businesses, and move better from here. I must say this, man, but this Asian boycott should be permanent. There shouldn't be no 2-month trend and then we back buying their bullshit like we did with H&M, we did with Target and all of these stores. This should be permanent.
So I came on here because I know I said I was boycotting Asian businesses and I said I wasn't going to get my nails done. But here I am with a fresh set of nails. Yes, because I can do what I want. And they're press-ons, okay? Like I said, I'm going to continue to support black businesses. If you have a black press-on nail company, please drop the link below. These right here, I did buy off the TikTok shop. And it took me maybe 20 minutes to prep them. But I will not be going to Asian businesses, okay? I'm still supporting black businesses. And this is a movement that's going to continue. Basically, it's a fund transfer. We're transferring funds into the black community. That is it. It's not racist. It's a transfer of funds. I will drop the link somewhere down below if you want these press-ons. Again, if you own a press-on company that is black owned, or if you have a black owned nail salon, please drop the company names and states below. I also want to thank everybody for all the support that I've gotten thus far. Keep the movement going.
A lot of people are speaking out already. A lot of people are, social media platforms talking about what is actually happening. Keep watching.
So I wanted to talk to you guys about something real quick. Also keep in mind that, again, if I'm talking slower than usual, it is because I'm trying not to swear or curse. For those of you that know, good. For those of you that don't, and don't care, feel free to play with the playback speed. That way it's like good for you. So I saw a video online, and forgive me because I don't know all the details, okay? I'm human, and at the end of the day, I still have a life to live, okay? A very busy life, not that it's a complete excuse for ignorance.
Second, okay? Get your fucking head out of your ass for 1 second, okay? All Asian people could agree with me on this one. Is that you are upset with one Asian person, and the rest of the one that looks like him get punished for it. That's the questions that we're asking. It's not because, oh my God, we're losing a business, that you're not going to stop with us saying, no. The question is, why do you punish people that look like Chow? That's it. Because we asked that questions, you went into, oh, so the boy was innocent. No, we're not saying that we're not grieving for the loss of Cyrus. We're not saying that we're agreeing with Chow. We're not arguing about anything in that matter, but we're asking, if you're not happy with Chow, go punish Chow. Why do you targeting collectively because we look alike? What? And because we asked that, you think that we're okay with shop owner to kill a young innocent man? Now, that's projection, sweetheart. That's not coming from me. I grieve and I feel mourn the loss of a life. Okay? No life should be lost. That's it. I'm not arguing about that. I'm saying Asian people out here are asking, why do we get punished? Because you're not happy with one person that looks like us. And since you're not gonna get it, I assume that because you're operating through the emotion, okay? It's high right now, I get it. Let me cradle you for 1 second, okay? So here we go. Imagine this, okay? There's a family, okay? Mom, dad, and 5 children. 4 live out of state, in school or whatever, live their life. A youngest one live with parents. All 5 of them get access to support funding from the parents. One day, the youngest one stole dad's watch and sold it. Dad found out, got upset. He freezed all the bank account. And then other children call and say, what's up with the bank account? I can't access. And dad say, well, I'm upset with your brother. He stole my watch. And now the children, the 4 children are asking, okay, our younger brother stole your watch. We had nothing to do with it. But why we're prevent from accessing to the fund? Because the older kids asked that question, dad immediately went into, oh, so you agree that your brother has the right to steal my watch and sell it? That's not what they say. They said, why is it one person's actions affecting us?
But, we're trying here to where I think black people, are boycotting Asian businesses, all Asian businesses. If you want to sit here and drop, any information that you have on it, feel free to. Just don't be disrespectful or make an ass out of yourself, okay? Because I don't need that shit. Oops. And obviously, Asian people, are clapping back. They're kind of like, hey, that's not fair. You know what I'm saying? It's not all Asians. You know what I'm saying? We can't help that man just so happened to do it, and he just so happened to be Asian. You know what I'm saying? And I'm kind of like on the same train as them. I don't believe, and I don't view everybody as a one for all type of thing. Every single person is an individual, and I will judge you accordingly. That's how my mind works. The fact that we are sitting here judging a whole race, you know what I'm saying, or a whole community as if they're one monolith is just crazy, and is creating more unnecessary suffering and is doing more damage than good. So I really don't understand why people are doing that. And then you're going to hear people, from what I've heard from these other videos, to where these people are being petty. Oh, you know, you never like stood up for everything that we did. You know what I'm saying? You never supported all of our businesses and stuff like that. Bitch, I don't know every single fucking like black person, and I don't have enough money, you know what I'm saying, to just sit here and fucking give out to everybody. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, people forget that we're all struggling and we're all fucking human, and we got our own kids and our own mouths to feed and priorities and shit. They don't even support everybody.
It's quite worrisome, and this is quite pathetic. Seriously, because the blacks are not ending this boycotting anytime soon. With the way they are going about it, I doubt they are ending this anytime soon. And some people saying that it's a deliberate act. It is not. When you are pushed to the wall, you bounce back and you react in such a way that the person that pushed you will be like, wow, is this still the same person reacting the same way? Truth is that it is still the same person, but when you think that, yeah, that you have every right to make your fellow human being feel less of him or herself, when the person acts, don't be surprised. When the person reacts, don't be surprised. That is exactly what the Asians did to the black. And that's why they are all screaming, talking about what is happening. This is happening now. And a lot of them are shocked. Just look at how the stores are empty. Not that the goods are not there. Not that the store is not stocked up. But everywhere is empty.
You know what I'm saying? And personally, I'm not here picking fucking sides based on the color of your fucking skin, you know what I'm saying, or what you got in between your fucking legs. I'm sitting here, you know what I'm saying, picking sides based on if you're good or evil. You know what I'm saying? And what most people tend to do is support the businesses that have like common goods, like fucking food, you know what I'm saying, like places that help them like pay for gas or their electricity or stuff like that, like essentials, right? And then everything else is like all about what you're in alignment with. If you are living that sober life, you know what I'm saying, you're most likely going to be supporting anybody that's in the fitness industry, you know what I'm saying, doing normal activities. If you are a bop or a 304 and you're misguided and lost and just wandering around, you're more likely going to be supporting the clubs, you know what I'm saying, people out here making drinks from home and selling and out here like in the hookah lounge. You get what I'm saying? And it's okay because that's your money and you worked hard for it, and eventually it makes its way around. Money is like so dirty and it's constantly like, you know what I'm saying, going from one person's hand to another, and just like that's the economy. And if I'm not mistaken, y'all can go ahead and correct me, I think the reason why they're boycotting all Asian businesses, which I think it should only be that person, because definitely hold people accountable. I am not prejudiced, you know what I'm saying, towards everybody. No. And I also don't discriminate against everybody. Okay? Nobody likes paying for some shit that they didn't do. Y'all sit here and complain all day fucking long. Like, I've been on here for almost like 3 years, right? Y'all will sit here and be like, oh my God, why do I have to pay for what his ex did? Why do I have to pay for what his mama didn't do for him? Why do I have to? But then you're sitting here and doing the fucking same thing. Y'all are a bunch of fucking hypocrites, just on a grander fucking scale, because you're hurt and you should feel hurt. You know what I'm saying? From what I've seen, if it's has to do with that little boy that got shot or that teenager, then yes. But hurt, two wrongs don't make a right. That's what I'm trying to say. They do not. And we have to be able to be in tune with our emotions, but also think logically, critically, and fast, because it can get ugly really fast, especially for people that are already unstable. And then empathize with other people, like Charlie Kirk said. Then empathy does become dangerous, because if you can't even handle your own feelings, what the fuck are you gonna do with somebody else, you know what I'm saying, who is like already erratic and stuff like that, and in anguish because they just lost their baby boy, you know what I'm saying, unjustly. Whatever you have in your cup, whatever you did or didn't do, you know what I'm saying, within your own right, that made you who you are, if you take on other stuff and you're not even stable again, you're gonna have this bullshit. So all I'm saying is that for me personally, it doesn't need to be executed in the way that it is being executed. Okay, it's just very messy, you know what I'm saying? And it's hurting all of us, to be honest.
You've seen what is happening. If you have watched up to those points, you are really a very good subscriber of this channel. Say your mind and what you think about this Asian businesses being boycotted right now. Thank you. Like, share, and comment.